How's it going, guys? Today I'm going to show you what it's like to drive the all-new Corvette ZR1 from a first-person point of view. At the heart of the new ZR1 is a 5.5-liter twin-turbocharged V8 that makes an astonishing 1,064 horsepower and 828 pound-feet of torque. The result is 0 to 60 in a hypercar rivaling 2.3 seconds, the quarter mile in 9.6, and a top speed of 233 miles an hour. It's a heavily modified version of the LT6 in the Z06, so it's still a flat plane crank, which means excellent exotic noises, but because it has the biggest turbochargers ever fitted on a production vehicle and forged internals, it makes that ridiculous 1,064 horsepower. And you even get a nice trunk back here. Now, the ZR1 isn't all about power figures, although they are very impressive. It's all about lap times and drivability. So all told, with the ZTK package, it makes 1,200 pounds of downforce. Part of that is thanks to this pass-through radiator right here, kind of like the S-duct on the Ferrari Pista that allows 33% more downforce at the front, large front splitter, and then we have that massive rear wing for a total of 1,200 pounds of downforce. The result is this thing set 5 lap records to the 5 tracks that it went to, and it's 2 seconds faster around VIR than a McLaren Senna. I mean, look at the size of this rear wing. Now, we also have the biggest brakes ever fitted on a Corvette, 400mm carbon ceramic discs. The ZTK package gives you Cup 2R tires, and we have this gorgeous Hysteria purple ZR1 driving by. Look at that color. Oof, that sounds good. Oh my gosh. Now, one of the most surprising things about this ZR1 is it actually sounds like a Z06. Despite being forced induction, the ZTK package gives you stiffer suspension. It also gives you Cup 2Rs instead of 4Ss for added grip. Now, even with the ZTK package, the base price before that package is 175 grand. And with the ZTK and the Aero, you're still coming in below $200,000, which is unbelievable performance for the money. You're basically getting a hypercar for less than $200,000. Some more cool aero and cooling functions. This Y-blade, which is the way to tell a Z06 from a Stingray, now has a functional duct here for cooling the rear brakes. We also have an inlet here to add more airflow into the intake manifold. Hidden door handle right here. And let's check out the inside. All right, guys, inside the ZR1 now, about to take it out onto Circuit of the Americas. We've got paddles for the 8-speed DCT on the squared off steering wheel, our drive mode selector right here. We are in track mode with PTM in sport. We, of course, have the great wall of buttons, some equipment here for the racetrack for communication, but honestly, the interior is very nice, even in the 2025. But I am so excited to take this out and see what it's like. All right, guys, behind the wheel of the new ZR1 for the first time, going out at Circuit of the Americas in a non-ZTK package car. Later on, we will drive the ZTK package. So we've got an out lap right now. Going to be going pretty slow pace just to get everything up to temperature and learn the track. But instantly, even at very low acceleration, you can feel how linear the throttle is, which is thanks to this awesome anti-lag, these electronically controlled turbochargers that stay up to 6 or 7 pounds of boost at all times, so that when you're on turn exit and you mash the throttle, you don't have any of that lag, and you're instantly at full 20 or 24 pounds of boost. So the ZTK package car comes with Cup 2Rs and stiffer suspension. This is on 4Ss. Now, I've heard people say, why wouldn't it come with the Pilot Sport S5s, the newest tires? But part of that is because the 4S has been designed for this car, so it almost doesn't matter what the nomenclature is. It's really, really good. Man, the gearbox is phenomenal. Building some heat in these tires. I mean, that was 175, not even trying. Wow, lots of grip. a Model S Plaid, but then you've got an epic V8 soundtrack. Now, interestingly, behind the wheel, you don't actually hear those turbos. It basically sounds like a Z06, but then you've got the thrust like a hypercar. Holy shoot. Man, it's hard not to swear in this car. This is just... Here we go. Man, those brakes are phenomenal. And to think, this is the performance from the non-ZTK package car, and it only gets better from here. So you can option the full carbon aero. We're going at a pace now where it's a little bit hard to talk. Well, let me just let you listen to the car for a second while we tail this professional driver who set the lap record. This car has set 5 lap records at the 5 tracks it's been to. Holy crap! God, how is this not the full-fledged version? All right, now we're doing a cool down lap, I believe. Oh no, just waiting for the other guy behind us. Holy crap. Woo! Surprisingly, well, not surprisingly, the traction control management is fantastic. You've got multiple different stages. This is in sport, so it's a little bit more forgiving than if you put it into race 1 or race 2. Still provides a little bit of slip, but it manages the power so well. Cool down lap. That was unfrickin' believable. Hypercar levels of performance, starting at $175,000. The power band is incredibly linear. The steering feel is actually pretty good. You don't have a ton of communication like a hydraulic steering. We've got electronic power assisted steering. And this is the non-ZTK suspension, which rides a teeny bit softer than a Z06, and the ZTK rides a little bit harder than the Z06, so I'm excited to test that out as well. But the performance is unfrickin' believable, and I think, oh my god, for a road car, this is spectacular. Chevy, I want one of these so badly. I want to submit a formal application to get an allocation for one of these. I've wanted it for a very, very long time, but after driving it, my god, this thing is a downright beast. Holy crap. It sounds good, it looks ridiculous, and the performance, my god. That was just, oh, that was awesome. All right, we are headed out on track now in the ZTK package ZR1. So we've got stiffer springs, Cup 2R tires, all of the grip and the downforce. Let's see what this thing is like in comparison, where we've got an out lap right now to warm everything up. But it'll be interesting to see how much more intense the car is, how much more grip it has, and what the suspension feels like. Now, the track is very smooth, so it's not like we have to deal with a lot of bumps or anything. But already, I can almost feel like the car changes directions quicker. It feels a little bit more lively. So this suspension setup is apparently more intense than the Z06, and the other suspension setup is less intense. So we'll see as we build some pace, get some heat in these tires. I can feel the cornering speed is significantly better. Oh. Is the mid-corner grip better because we have more traction. Corner exit accelerates a lot harder because you can put that 1,000 horsepower down with the R compound tires. Oh wow, yeah, this thing really hooks up. Damn. So you've got a ridiculous amount of grip with the Z. Wow, you can feel the downforce. This thing is sucked to the ground. I think the limiting factor with this car is my neck muscles. Oh my God. Oh yeah, this is almost a different experience. I think you gotta go ZTK package unless you really want it to be a little bit more comfortable, but this is a radical difference. Holy moly. I mean, you just get more out of the car. You get more braking, you get more power down, you get more cornering speed. Woo-hoo-hoo! You listen to this thing without me talking. The 8-speed dual clutch shifts so fast. You've got lighter gears, but stronger components than the one in the Z06. Oh my God, it's instantaneous with the shifts.